Surveillance video captures mother dumping her newborn in a dumpster. You won't believe what happened next. Surveillance footage surfaced this week of a young woman tossing a trash bag into a dumpster outside a shopping mall in Hobbs, New Mexico. But according to local law enforcement, the bag did not contain trash. Inside the bag was the newborn son, which the woman, later identified as Alexis Avila, had given birth to just hours before. Miss Avila, 18, was arrested and charged with attempted murder and felony child abuse in a case which has sent shockwaves across America. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story. The case unfolded on 7th of January when police received a panic 911 call at around 7:45 p.m. on a Friday from someone calling to say they just found a baby in a dumpster.
Hello, 911?
Yes, we just found a baby in the trash. He still got his umbilical cord, she said.
The male caller says in the audio obtained by KQRE.
I was looking for some stuff in the dumpster. I mean, where's something? I didn't know it was a baby, so I thought it was a baby cat.
A woman's voice is then heard joining the call saying the infant was very weak.
He still got his umbilical cord, and he's freezing cold, and he's barely, drained, he's very, very, very weak.
Do you have him wrapped in a blanket and the heater on?
I got him in my jacket.
A faint whimpering noise from the baby is heard in the background of the phone call. Hobbs Acting Police Chief August Vaughn said in a press conference on Monday afternoon that 3 people, Michael Green, Hector Gesso, and April Meadow, had been going through the dumpster at the Broadmoor Shopping Center on the 1400 block of Enthorpes looking for anything of value. Chief Vaughn said the trio heard what sounded like a baby crying and pulled out a trash bag, assuming they would find a dog or kitten inside, he said. Instead, they discovered the newborn baby wrapped in a bath towel which was dirty and wet and had dried blood on it, which the umbilical cord still attached, he said. Surveillance footage from a nearby store shows the 3 people standing by a truck and looking through the dumpster before one of them pulls out a black trash bag and opens it. One of the other people is seen quickly opening the bag as they realize its contents. The woman pulls out the baby and cradles him, getting inside the truck in an attempt to keep him warm. Meanwhile, one of the other people is seen on the phone. Multiple flashing emergency responder vehicles are seen arriving on the scene minutes later. Chief Vaughn said that the baby was treated at the scene and rushed to hospital for treatment, where he was in a stable condition as of Monday. The police chief praised the quick response of the 3 rescuers who were pivotal in saving the baby's life. Investigators tracked down the alleged culprit thanks to surveillance footage captured on the nearby store Rig Outfitters and Home Store, owned by Joe Embryo. The video, which has gone viral, shows a white car pulling up next to the dumpster at around 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon. The woman, later identified as Miss Avila, is seen stepping out of the driver's seat, opening the back door and taking a black trash bag from the back seat. She then hurls the package into the dumpster before getting back into the vehicle and driving away from the scene. The footage reveals that the baby had been in the dumpster in plunging temperatures of around 30 degrees Fahrenheit for around 6 hours. The investigators were able to get a partial license plate for the footage, which led them to Miss Avila's family home. There, Miss Avila's parents said it was their daughter who drove the vehicle. Chief Vaughn said,
"The mother advised that Alexis agreed to meet with the detectives, where she, Alexis, met with investigators."
The teenage mother says she panicked because she didn't know she was pregnant.
During the interview, she said she was not aware that she was pregnant until January 6, 2022.
Miss Avila allegedly confessed to investigators that she'd given birth to the baby and tossed him in a dumpster hours later. The teenager told officers she panicked after giving birth on Friday, just 1 day after finding out she was pregnant, said Chief Vaughn. She said she sought medical attention on 6th of January because she was suffering from abdominal pain and constipation. It was only then that she was told she was pregnant, said the police chief. He said the teenager said she then began experiencing more stomach pains the following day and gave birth in a bathroom at her parents' home.
She panicked, did not know what to do or who to call. She then cut the umbilical cord, wrapped the baby in a towel, and placed the baby inside a white trash bag.
Ms. Avila told investigators she then drove around for a while before deciding to put the baby in a dumpster. When asked what she thought would happen to her baby after she left him in the dumpster, the police chief said
Alexis remained silent and could not answer.
Miss Avila told investigators the identity of the baby's father, but Chief Vaughn said it.
However, he will not be named in this release, as he is a juvenile.
The young couple had split up back in August, according to the criminal complaint. Miss Avila's mother told investigators she had no knowledge of her daughter's pregnancy. However, some school friends cast doubt on Miss Avila's claims that she didn't know she was pregnant, telling DailyMail.com she was open about her pregnancy in the fall before she stopped coming to school in December. Miss Avila was arrested and charged with attempted murder and felony child abuse on the 8th of January. The 18-year-old was released on bond less than 2 hours later after posting a $10,000 unsecured bond. She is scheduled to appear for a hearing in Lake County District Court on Wednesday. If convicted, she faces up to 15 years in prison. Miss Avila's baby son is now in a stable condition and is in the custody of New Mexico Children, Youth and Families Department, CYFD. It is unclear who will have custody of the baby in the long term. However, the baby's paternal grandfather said his family is now seeking custody of the little boy, who they decided to name Saul. Oscar Astorga told DailyMail.com that his 16-year-old Stephen is the baby's father and had thought his ex-girlfriend had suffered a miscarriage after they split up in August. "Of course we're trying to get custody. Of course, he's my grandson," said Mr. Astorga. "That's why we can't comment on anything, because we're trying to get my grandson." Chief Fons urged parents in need to reach out for help. "If you're struggling with a new infant, the best response is to find somebody who can help you with that," he said. "Contact us and let us help you through the situation." All 50 U.S. states have safe haven laws enabling mothers in crisis to safely leave their newborn babies to designated people, such as hospital staff, without the risk of criminalization. In New Mexico, the law allows a parent to hand over their child safely within 90 days of their birth. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.